Hey guys, it's Gerald here, back with another Ember video. And in this video, I'm going to be doing another skill build because once again, skills are broken, and I want to try out another skill that I just haven't had time to try out yet. So first things first, the weapon mods that we're going to be going with. I think 322 is the best. Obviously 323 you can argue is also really good, but I think 322 for this build will be the best. Let's quickly go over the skill that I'm going to be using. So I'm going to be using Cyclone. My goal for the build is to get the tier 1 upgrade, which is you gain 25% move speed for each active Cyclone, and then the tier 3 upgrade, which your Cyclone stays with the knight and no longer pulls enemies. Now I'm not 100% sure on how that's going to work, because the build is more based around not pulling in enemies. It's more based around the Cyclone actually pulling in enemies, so maybe that's a throw, I don't know. The tier 2 upgrade isn't that great either, so it depends. Maybe I take the damage upgrade, I don't know. We'll just see how it plays out. And then the ultimate upgrade is chunks of earth are thrown, dealing damage. So that's more or less what I want to play around with, is see how much damage this does, and if it's significant enough, maybe it's worth it to run a skill damage scaling build on it, I don't know. And then the Ember tree, once again, thick skin, giant slayer, pocket change, confidence, guardian angel, relic dice, deep knowledge, and then I'll swap over to skill dice after I pick up Cyclone, that is, refinery, expansion, and bonus relic. And then the relics that I'm taking is going to be harvest scythe, Onyx raven, decayed scepter, and then Cyclone. And I think the build's pretty self-explanatory, but as we load into World 1, I'll explain it a little bit better. So we're going to be going with Doom 16 once again, which is 4 haste, 4 onslaughts, 1 doused, and 5 blitz. This is like the easiest Doom 15 or Doom 16 run modifiers for me, at least. A lot of other people enjoy these. They're not very like hindersome. They're pretty default. Anyway, so quickly, I guess, do a rundown of the relics and stuff. So Harvest Scythe, your skills deal bonus damage against enemies with status elements. And Decayed Scepter, when you hit an enemy with a skill, it poisons them, and poison is a status element, so thus you'll get that bonus damage, which is 150% bonus damage to enemies that have status elements. And then Onyx Raven is when you defeat an enemy with a status element, your skills refresh quicker, which is really, really nice. Alright, time to see if this really works the way I think it does, which so far, it kind of seems like it's doing the blender build pretty good, actually. Wasn't quite sure how this was going to work out, but it looks like it's doing really good. Once again, none of those, none of those, none of those. Yikes. We have to skip the first one. Oh no. I guess we take this one though. It's tier 3 upgrade for Quasar orbs. It's pretty cracked. I was really hoping to get at least one of the upgrades for Cyclone. Well, that's not great, but guess it is what it is. Powered bangle. You know what? Sure, it's more damage on first hit at least, which is not bad. Giant mace is good though, but we'll take that. Since Cyclone does stun enemies, it's very, very good. It's just like basically insta-kills enemies. On skill damage. Nice, nice, nice. Didn't have a Cyclone charge, so I used a Quasar Orbs charge, and I kind of just murdered everything. Yeah, these Cyclones are doing a lot of damage, surprisingly. Because I wasn't expecting it to do this much damage. But I guess it's also the empowered bangles popping off pretty hard. I don't expect it to be good for mini-bosses or bosses, but maybe. It might just depend on if I can get them to sit in it or not. We'll just end it with Quasar orbs. Because clearly we don't have the damage from Cyclone yet. Chronograph, get it down to an 8 refresh, sure. Honestly, really, really good. Roll once. These are all pretty bad. We'll roll once more. Damn. If we could have got Supreme Ambition, that would have been really nice. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, hopefully we can get a skill upgrade for Cyclone. So if we can't, we're kind of behind a lot then. It's the one that I don't know if it's worth 8. Now, just to try it out, let's see. Let's see what happens here. Because I'm kind of curious on like why you'd want this. I mean, I don't know. Actually, wait, this is kind of nuts. Wait, this is kind of crazy. Wait, that's kind of like really strong. I was not expecting that. It does so much damage for like no reason. Aw, the Cyclone disappears when you enter a new room. That's painful. I mean, that's a lot of damage, I'm not gonna lie. Now, I don't know if it's worth it, because it is cool and interesting that the Cyclone just sits on top of you. Like, that is pretty sick. But it's kind of not practical yet. Because, like, being able to just send out the Cyclone makes it much better. I don't know. Maybe... Maybe with the tier 1 upgrade, it goes crazy, because then you can move faster. I don't know. Also, Meteor's kind of sick here. Since I'm going to be up in enemy spaces, it seems pretty good. Yeah, I think if you're going to run this upgrade, you just need a lot of move speed. Like, move speed is just your best friend, I think. Like, I'm doing a lot of damage here, as you can tell, but it's... I just can't move towards the enemies fast enough. I'm trying to stress test Cyclone. And as good as it is, it doesn't seem too OP. Also, maybe Brutal Sceptre makes it better. So now enemies get frozen as well. I don't know. It's very interesting. Maybe we can start one-shotting enemies again now? I don't know. And the fact that we can do so much damage through the shield is also kind of crazy. But that might just be empowered Bangle off and off. I'm not 100% sure. Damn. Offering Pits or Skill Selector? It's gotta be Skill Selector. An additional charge? No. No. Come on. We have to skip these because we need that tier 1 upgrade. Which also feels really bad because then we don't have the ultimate yet, and we should definitely have the ultimate right now. Like, this just feels so bad. Alright, let's try to stress test this though. And that was Quasar Orbs doing that, so... Yeah, okay, so... Cyclone is... It's good, don't get me wrong. It's good, but it's not great. You know? Like, its base damage is so low that I don't know... I don't know if you can take it and, like, rely on it. It's another skill that's, like, super cool, but isn't overpowered. Like, you know, some skills. Cough, cough, dice. Maybe we get the damage upgrade. We see the damage upgrade, maybe we take a peek at how much damage it is and see if it's worth it. Also, I do not think I want that. I don't know why I popped that off, I'll be honest. I think we just pile on move speed. I think that's all we do, is just pile on move speed, and that's it. This feels so bad going to a skill selector over a relic selector. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that feels bad. Crit? Oh my god, come on, man. These are so trash. Neither of these matter. I mean, sure, another Decayed Sceptre. Why not? Wow, look at that! We got Titan's War Gear, because we're gonna be killing so many enemies with our weapon. Whoa! Well, that's all we got. It's kind of annoying that you can't pop Cyclone and then go to the next room. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of slightly annoying. I mean, it makes sense, but come on. Yeah, this will be an interesting fight since I have to be like next to a mini boss. Honestly, that wasn't that slow, considering I was only using Cyclone. I mean, okay, I did do some normal attacks in there to refresh Cyclone, but for the most part, it was just Cyclone doing its job. really wish I got one of the skill upgrades, or the second skill upgrade for Cyclone, because we're almost done A3 and we haven't actually, like, got the build yet. And I'm trying to make Cyclone do all of the work. It's kind of difficult. I have to refresh with, oh my god. I have to refresh with these guys, and that means I can't get that many skill charges. So I might just die. Oh my god. Okay, he died anyways. Doesn't even matter. He died to poison. I wasn't really worried about dying, because I knew I had the Guardian Angel still. But it's still annoying that Cyclone just doesn't quite have the damage. Granted, once again, we're not even full build yet, and it's after A3. I mean, I guess we just go health, play it safe, more or less. I'm not even gonna take that health gem though. We want to double like move speed or something like that, something that'll really help us out. Yeah, our damage has fallen off. It's not great by any means. Hopefully we can get the skill upgrade that we want, or one that's good enough that we can take it to get the ultimate. I really want to see the ultimate. That was more or less why I was doing this run. To see the ultimate. I mean, honestly, that damage increase of 5 is a lot. It's basically doubling the damage, so I think it's worth it. Obviously, we don't get that 25% bonus move speed, but it's okay, I think. Let's actually see what it does here. So that's interesting. Does it shoot them out the way we're facing, or is it just completely random? It is completely random. Okay, interesting. Okay, wait, this is actually good damage. Wait, that's some crazy good damage. 143? Wait, that's really good. I think... Actually, is there anything that we really need to upgrade? We don't really need to upgrade anything. I mean, 50% more skill damage is always good, I guess. Although, it doesn't actually do that much. I don't know, let's just upgrade it. A little bit more skill damage. Yeah, like, that's some good damage right there. I'm not gonna lie. It's the tier 4 upgrade or ultimate upgrade earlier, I think I would have had way more fun with Cyclone. This is crazy. This upgrade actually gives Cyclone like good damage, like really good damage. Very, very interesting. I'm super curious now what upgrades are actually the best. Because I kind of feel like this is a good upgrade, like some really good upgrades. The damage and then the tier 3 upgrade. Very good. Quasar orbs, once again, we're just gonna ignore Quasar orbs because we don't need them. And more Ember. Nice. I think Cyclone is kind of a carry. It can be. Obviously, if you take Supreme Ambition instead of Harvest Scythe, I think that's the difference, more or less. You would scale way harder with Supreme Ambition. Also, you just tank so much damage, I just realized. Or I'm tanking so much damage, at least. Trying to think how you could make this build even better. Now, my first initial thought to make this build better would be take like Hailstone Armor, I guess, and then Vulnerability upgrade, because obviously, you know, being invulnerable and just being a Cyclone that you can just run through enemies with seems pretty fun. So maybe that's a really good pairing. Maybe it's Cyclone Hailstone Armor, and then you scale your skill damage for Cyclone, and then you reduce the refresh for Cyclone and Hailstone, so that you can proc them pretty often to have almost permanent invulnerability, and then also have good damage. I don't know. Definitely something I need to test. Okay, we're gonna go health because I don't think we need more damage. I mean, or not damage, more move speed. I think move speed is always nice, but I don't think we could do it without dying. Because we're taking a lot of damage. I think the health is just a better route to take. So I feel like the Praxis fight's gonna be really rough, like extremely rough. Skill upgrade, relic, refinement. I guess be a relic selector. I mean, chronograph's not bad, I guess. Nah, we'll refresh. I mean, spell in a bottle kind of solves our issue of possibly dying to Praxis, because as soon as we refresh a skill, it's kind of just over. Yeah, I think we take Spell in a Bottle. It saves us a lot of hassle of trying to dodge, you know. It kind of just makes the game a little trivial, which is pretty good, honestly. I'm down for that. Wish we could upgrade it to tier 2 as well, or level 2. That would have been nice, but we can't. And that is okay. It also looks like the AoE for where the trash gets thrown is pretty big. So that's nice. It's kind of very forgiving. So I guess we just go Healing Fountain, since we can't actually afford anything from the refinement. And full health. Bingo bongo, we are back in business. And you just had to enhance an enemy Praxis. Just had to. God damn it. Should not have taken damage there. What was that? I was dodging. What? I got scammed. Anyways, on to Praxis fight. Here we go. Cyclone build. First attempt actually using Cyclone. My first run actually using Cyclone. And I think it's a good enough run, you know? I think it can carry enough. Obviously, if you have better relics or some skill damage scaling, I think it'll definitely carry. But with the exact build that I went with, I think it's doing pretty good. All considering. God damn it. Okay, we're taking way too much damage. We might actually die. I'm not gonna lie, we might die. I have been playing like really passive and trying to force Cyclone to do its thing. And that could be throwing the run. I'm not gonna lie. We're one-shottable right now. As in one hit we death-defy. And then we're like two-shottable. So, I don't know. Okay, we didn't die in this phase, which is nice. We got one attempt left, basically. One hit left. Well, so much for stress testing Cyclone, I guess. Might have to just go to Quasar Orbs. Or actually attack, maybe? Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we actually attack. Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you try to force Cyclone to do the entire job and it's not scaling damage, you know? Overall, though, I think Cyclone is actually a really, really good skill. We didn't get the best upgrades, I don't think, for it, but maybe this is a really good pairing, which was the tier 3 upgrade, the general damage upgrade, which increases the damage by 5, and its base damage is like 4, 5, 6, I think, depending on if you tap it, charge it, or perfect it. So that's pretty good. And then the ultimate, which is Chunks of Earth are thrown, dealing damage. I think this was a good set of upgrades. They seemed to work out really well together, and the damage kind of went crazy, I'm not gonna lie. We had 540% skill damage with no like actual scaling skill damage. Yeah, we didn't have Supreme Ambition, Absolute Ambition, nothing like that. It was just Surge Pendant and Decayed Sceptre that gave us roughly 170% skill damage. And spell in a bottle I thought was going to carry us for the fight, but we couldn't refresh fast enough, I don't think, to make it actually worth it. Overall, I think the build's great. I think you guys should really try out Cyclone if you haven't already. This was my first attempt trying Cyclone, and it seemed pretty good. Obviously, don't stress test it like I did, because you'll probably end up dying unless you found Supreme Ambition or Absolute Ambition and have been scaling your skill damage really high. I feel like this run would have been a little more fun for me if I actually got the upgrades that I was looking for way earlier. Getting them at like A4 wasn't bad, but it's not like, you know, good, because you don't see how it plays out early game if you do actually hit. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Once again, I read every single comment. If you have any suggestions for, I don't know, videos, just build ideas, literally anything, throw them all in the comments. I read every single comment. And overall, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please leave a like on the video. If you want to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you never miss another video from me. And that's all for this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one.